feeling like I'm Akademiks.
Another lawsuit that was also announced, chat. Another one. YG's dissing Drake. Stop it. YG ain't dissing no Drake. By the way, remember what I told you about Sean Kingston? So Sean Kingston's behind bars in Southern California, an arrest that came hours after the cops raided his home in Florida and arrested his mom. The singer was arrested Thursday evening on the base of Fort Irwin in the middle of California, Mojave Desert. The cops say he'll be booked in the San Bernardino County Jail. The cops say Sean had performed a show on the base, and afterwards he cooperated as the base police took him into custody on a Broward County Sheriff's Office arrest warrant for fraud and theft charges. The arrest bookends a busy day for blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. TMZ got inside photos. They said the attorneys was representing a client. They said that Sean was not. Okay. All right. Let me fully also address this Sean Kingston shit. Yo, Sean Kingston, I rock with you, bro. You Jamaican, I'm Jamaican. I have a lot of respect for you. You're a hustler. There's been so many artists who have had stories of them coming up. You provided them shelter. You've provided them help in the industry. You are someone that's bigger than just your own musical career. You're someone who's a helper. I'm surprised you don't have a label because a lot of artists who have came up after you, you're part of their story, right? They used to stay at your crib. They used to whatever. It's so many artists. It's so many. I'm going to be honest with you, though. There's been too many allegations of you taking jewelry and running off, taking items and running off, promising to pay but don't pay, allegations that you're doing the funny with money shit. And I'm only speaking about things that I've seen publicly. I'm not talking about gossip and rumors that's going around the industry without there being an article associated with it. But we all remember there was a time when people thought you got kidnapped by like a jeweler. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that. There was a time in 2015 that says Sean Kingston was allegedly kidnapped. And I remember I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not removing it. Just give me 1 second. Let me pause it. It says you were reportedly kidnapped in L.A. By the way, we heard that you were kidnapped by the jeweler you owe the money to. You see, all these jewelers run around with gangsters and goons, right? When you're dealing with rappers who claim they're killers and they come to your store and they want to walk out the door with $1 million in jewelry, you're not going to get $1 million wired to you like this. But these rappers, they're used to instant gratification. They're not going to be like, oh, all right, I'm going to wire you the money, and then when it posts to your account the next day, let's wait one business day in between. Nah. Yo, I'm in the store right now. Give me this, this, and this. Yo, holla at my business manager. Here's my accountant information, and here's my assistant. You gonna get the money. Let me walk out with the jewelry. A lot of times, these jewelers, because being associated with rappers, it makes sense. They'll just give you whatever, and they might have you sign something or whatever the case is, but they're going to let you leave without paying. There's been too many times that Sean Kingston's name has came up in you owe shit. Bro, this sounds wild. You got kidnapped over jewelry? That sounded wild. If we read the story, this is 2015. According to Sean Kingston, a recent attempt to cop some jewelry left him in a vulnerable, dangerous position. He was kidnapped after a deal went wrong with the LA-based company Aviani Jewelers. After paying out $185,000 on a watch that was priced at $225,000, he refused to pay the balance because he thought the watch wasn't worth it. What happened next was confusing, but on selling, if true, he said after failing to pay the remaining balance, the company agreed to exchange it for another piece that was actually priced at $185,000, and the singer scheduled the swap to take place in a parking lot downtown in LA at 1:50 a.m. That's already a problem. If you're your jeweler doing business at 2 a.m., that's a problem. That's a big problem, people. When he entered the car, his watch was reportedly snatched from him, and the company associates refused to give him another watch, after which he went nuts. Here's where things took a turn. Kingston claims that after the watch was snatched, he was then locked inside the car and driven to a secluded area and thrown out the car. Authorities reportedly classified this as a kidnapping. After the release of the news, he took to Twitter to make reference to the jewelry company. He said, and the tweet is still up, "Never trust Aviana Jewelers, period. Shady business, God never misses anything, so we will leave this in his hands, but just know, karma." He says, "Love to the fans, I'm okay and safe. Just hurt to work so hard for something and have someone thinking they could just take it from you." Shaking my head. Later, the authorities claim they didn't believe it. There's been other stories of Sean Kingston allegedly owing stuff. But, of course, now recently it's embarrassing because Sean Kingston's mother, who is 61, I got to hold out for my Jamaicans. But this is embarrassing. You don't never want mama in cuffs. Whatever you got going on this rap shit, mama should be out of the way. And his mom, who's 61, was arrested. And by the way, she was charged. Now, I didn't report on his mom being arrested at first because I was wondering. I was just like, when they do search warrants at times, they'll put people in cuffs who are at the residence. That does happen. They put Combs' kids in cuffs, which means Justin Combs and King Combs in cuffs while they search the property. It's just a procedural type of thing. But apparently, his mom was involved. Now, that was odd. It says his mom, Janice Turner, was arrested at the scene. Now, there's actually video of this. And by the way, there's a picture of his mom. And I got to apologize to, I want to apologize to his family because I never want to put somebody's mama up here. But, Sean, you're fucking up. Mama should never be in cuffs. Mama should be protected. Okay? I don't know what's going on, but it's a dire situation. Sean Kingston. Let's see if we can find the news article. Here we go.
Developing now, a very active scene outside of a home connected to rapper Sean Kingston. Dozens of deputies have been going in and out all day long, and now we've learned his mother has been arrested. Local 10's Terrell Forney joining us live from the scene in Southwest Ranches with everything we know about this investigation. Terrell.
And there certainly has been a lot of movement here at this home over the past few hours. Detectives with the Broward Sheriff's Office, they have literally been here on site all day long. As you can see, there is a mobile command post set up just outside of the home. And all of this has to deal with some very pricey equipment that allegedly was never paid for. A high-profile raid underway Thursday at this multi-million-dollar home connected to musician Sean Kingston. The tune Beautiful Girls may have been the music star's biggest hit, but he may have lost some fans at a company that sells and installs high-end television and sound systems. According to this court document, a company called Ver Entertainment accuses Kingston of having a $150,000 system installed at the home, but failing to pay for it in full.
We know that our property is inside this house right here.
Kingston, whose real name is Keshawn Anderson, posed with the product in a photo posted on Instagram after it was installed late last year. The attorney representing that entertainment company showed us what the 232-inch television system looks like today as it was being dismantled.
Basically a sales pitch that he goes through to defraud people. He's never paid my client for this $150,000 television.
More than a dozen deputies with the Broward Sheriff's Office carried out the raid on the Southwest Ranches property, carrying boxes of evidence and even large pieces of something that was kept under wraps. At one point, a Bentley SUV was towed away from the home. Kingston's family, including his sister, has been here within eyesight watching it all go down. We've learned the recording artist's mother, who drives this vehicle, was also here but arrested. Janice Turner is now in the process of being booked on numerous fraud and theft charges. The only word from Sean Kingston came today in the form of this post on Instagram that reads, "People love negative energy. I am good, and so is my mother. My lawyers are handling everything as we speak." And it's unclear if Kingston himself will be facing any criminal charges directly tied to this incident. We also know that there's been no sign of him here at the Southwest Ranches home all day. It's believed, though, that he is still out west in the LA or Las Vegas areas where he's had a series of performances scheduled this week. We'll keep you updated. That is the latest live from Southwest Ranches. I'm Terrell Forney, Local 10
Big
News.
story making rounds on social media, too. Thanks a lot there, Terrell.
My God. Interesting. Now, Sean Kingston And Sean, me and you know, we Jamaican brethrens, and I fuck with you, man. And trust me, it hurt my heart, man. I don't want to be talking about my Jamaican brethrens like this, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you got your mama in cuffs over you trying to have a 230 inch television, you wrong, gang. Anyway, here's a lawsuit which they're saying this is not the only thing. This is one of the major things, but they're saying that Sean Kingston has been scamming niggas in the South Florida area using the fact that he's a celebrity and a rapper, telling people, yo, give me this, I'm going to pay you, I'm going to hook you with my business people, or he'll put some type of deposit or down payment, but people say, oh, he's good for it, he's a star, he's rich, which that's usually what happens in a jewelry game, and then he never pays. When your house is getting rated for that, bro, you're fucking up. Anyway, this is one of the things that have caused this raid. Apparently, this is what happened. It says on September 23rd, 2023, the defendant contacted Sean Kingston via Instagram and expressed an interest in. So the defendant, so Sean Kingston contacted the plaintiff and said they wanted a 232-inch colossal TV. Now, I want to have a honest and realistic conversation. And I want to do this very publicly, too. You know, again, Sean, I fuck with you. And if me, you know, just doing my job and covering this, I'm going to be as fair as I could be to you. If this makes you feel like, you know, I don't fuck with you or whatever, so be it. But I you know, I got to try to be fair. Sean Kingston. I'm on Spotify, people. If I click on Sean Kingston's name, Sean Kingston got 16.251 million monthly listeners. I'm going to be very honest. This is the text he sent me. Was it today? This is before he got arrested. Well, I didn't get to respond to it. But he also hit me a couple months ago. He said, I don't know if I should say that, but he said, yo, I wrote Chris Brown's latest single, Sensational, with Davido. Let's see if that's true. So, he, you know, for the people who are saying how he's making money, and I'm sorry, we got to start pocket watching a little bit, because I'm at the point of saying, you know, some of y'all niggas who ain't making hot songs currently, y'all either got to start downgrading, but y'all got to stop the flexing like y'all still that nigga, right? So let me see. Chris Brown, Sensational. Was this written by Sean Kingston? Let's go to who would have write? Oh, he did write it. I'm not gonna lie to you. He definitely did write it. Songwriter Sean Kingston. Yeah, he was right. He definitely fucking wrote it. All right, cool. So, and I'm glad I found that out, right? And by the way, he told me that's true. This is a song that went on Billboard. Let's see. It didn't go too crazy. I guess it went 71 to peak position, but still, it was a good song. Okay, I also say that to say Sean Kingston's a writer, right? So you might not hear his voice, but he's writing and he's active within the space. Somebody said I'm tight. No, I'm not mad. I'm just fact checking. Here's my thing. I don't think Sean Kingston is broke, but I've often wondered if he's living beyond his means. You know, passively, and we don't know if he owns his catalog. He got 60 million people still listen to his music. He's writing for other people. We don't know how much he owns of his catalog. He could probably passively just be still making $5 to $8 million a year. Now, here's the thing. That's one thing, but you can't live like you're making $20 million a year. And I'm wondering if that's the case, because I don't think the nigga's broke. But if you're doing things like, oh, I'm going to pay you later type shit and this, that, and third, it sounds like maybe you don't have money on hand. And that's why I gotta be like, yo, Sean, bro, like, what you doing, my nigga? You know, like, it's okay to downsize. Sean Kingston, let me tell you about the rap or the conversation about him in the industry. Sean Kingston is one of them niggas who a lot of these younger artists, not only does he embrace them, they look at him as a nigga who got it. They don't really know how he got it. But then they know, oh yeah, you're so beautiful, girl. That's how they're expecting, but they're expecting that he just got like mad bread, right? The reality probably just isn't as much as that, but I'm not saying he's broke. Here's what I'm trying to say. When we're reading lawsuits that, you know, you, for whatever reason, right, want to get a, no, that's the wrong lawsuit right there, right here. When you want to go get a 232-inch colossal TV, right, which supposedly cost $150,000, I'm not saying he broke, but maybe you need to like start budgeting a little bit better. It says in connection to the purchase, he made numerous false claims. He said he had a current and ongoing relationship with Justin Bieber. We all know he has worked with Justin Bieber in the past, but not too sure about now. To induce the plaintiff to accept a much lower down payment and credit towards the purchase price, he promised the plaintiff he would produce a promotional video of the plaintiff's cooperation or the plaintiff's corporation with Justin Bieber, saying Justin Bieber going to give him a shout out. The defendant had no ongoing working relationship with Bieber, nor did the defendant or Mr. Bieber have any intention of producing promotional videos for the plaintiff's corporation. The plaintiffs made these false statements to induce the plaintiff into installing the 232-inch colossal TV and sound system with as small a down payment as possible. The defendant had no intention of paying the plaintiff in full for the colossal TV and sound system. Shortly thereafter, the plaintiff and defendant entered into a contractual agreement attached here too. We're gonna read that. Okay, so basically, they're saying that the Sean Kingston wired $30,000 for them to make it. They made it, and it's actually sad that they actually even put his fucking address in here. Okay, sorry. They met him at his residence to explain how it works, and he was satisfied with the functionality and his installation. As per the contract, he was obligated to pay the plaintiff in full upon installation. So he was supposed to pay $30,000 before for them to make it. I guess it's a custom thing, so they have to like create it. And then once they install it, he should pay the rest, which if it was $150,000 or so, means $120,000 less, more, right? He began providing a litany of excuses why the payment wasn't made. It said the defendant sent the plaintiff a Nova alert advising that the plaintiff remaining balance was forthcoming. The representation was false. No amount of money was transferred. The defendant arranged for the plaintiffs to come to the defendant's residence to pick up a check. When the plaintiff arrived, he was met by the defendant's cousin, who advised that no one was at the residence and he knew nothing about his check. Plaintiff and defendant spoke that day. The defendant apologized, that's Sean, apologized and arranged for the plaintiff to return to the defendant's residence to pick up a check. Once again, they returned and was met by the cousin again. The cousin said they didn't know what's going on. All right, this some Jamaican shit. I ain't gonna lie. This some Jamaican shit. You show up to my crib, my cousin who's stupid as fuck gonna meet you. He don't know what's going on. Yeah, nah, this is some Jamaican shit. All right, yo, Sean, I'm trying to act like it's just you and it's not as Jamaicans, but that's some Jamaican shit right there, all right? You gonna meet my one cousin, be like, what a bumbo clot y'all do here, dog? Yo, check. What bumbo clot check y'all top, boy? No type of check I go on here. Yo, come on from a rascal pussy. Yeah, that's what's gonna go happen. No type of check getting cut. This like shatters. You get what I'm saying? That's some Jamaican shit. That's some Jamaican shit. You said, give me the what? I give you the what? Bumbo pussy rock. Yo, yeah, that's some Jamaican shit. That's some Jamaican shit. That's some Jamaican shit. We Jamaicans good people though. Don't get it twisted. He just, he was trying to get his shotas going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, when you meet the nigga cousin twice, I guarantee that cousin act like, and by the way, God rest his dead, XXX and Tasha. Yo, XXX uncle got out the car and he was like, the whole time he's talking to cops is like that's my like he's just talking half Jamaican. Yeah, they act like they don't know what's going on. Yo, Jamaican people, we're the best at acting dumb even when we smart as fuck, bro. What? Oh, where the bumbo pussy ras clock? What? Yeah, exactly, right? So the cousin had no idea what was going on. Unbeknownst to the plaintiff, the defendant has a long history in engaging in fraudulent behavior. In the 2015 judgment entered against the defendant for obtaining the $356,000 watches. Oh my God, how many judgments has been against Sean Kingston? 356,000, 301,000. What was this for? Jewelry. Yeah, a lot of jewelry shit. And in 2022, $1 million? Oh, he was sued. We don't know about the judgment. Additionally, God damn. Breach of contract. The defendant agreed to plaintiff's terms and gave the plaintiff $30,000 as a deposit. What's the rest of the money? It's fraud. Okay, they didn't really tell you what the... Here's the contract. Let's see the contract. Let's zoom in a little bit more, people. We're here. Yo, chat, never give a rapper a motherfucking thing, nigga. All right, let's zoom out a little bit that we can see it. Okay. So the purchase, well, technology integration. Look like about $100,000 they expect. So the colossal TV was $86,000. Got some other shit here, some other shit, easily over $100,000. Okay. This is the payment summary. They gave him $30,000. The remaining balance to be paid by Sean Kingston is, oh, never mind. It was $47,000, which will be paid once installation is done. Okay. They gave him all these things. Okay. All right. Anyway, and I hate to throw out Jamaican people under the bus, but yo, put like this. I grew up in the countryside of Jamaica, man. I had two uncles that had a shop on our property. We had two shops. Don't ask me why. It was kind of stupid. We're always infighting. So we had two different shops kind of selling the same shit. Two brothers. One brother here, one brother there. A big-ass piece of land. So it's like within half a mile, you run into two shops on the same land selling damn near the same shit. Don't ask me why. Anyway, in Jamaica, it's called trust, which is, it's almost like a debt. It'll be like, yo, trust me, this, like you're added to a debt, and they'll have a debt book. In reality, what happens is like, bruh, niggas don't pay debt. Like, yo, it's like niggas don't, you gotta chase a nigga down for debt, man. Like, a nigga who wants to incur debt with you don't got it already. That nigga trying to play you. So I ain't gonna lie, I think Sean Kingston was just trying to like play this person. And sorry, that's some Jamaican shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm quick to blame everybody for their shit. Sean Kingston, this was some Jamaican shit, bro. This was some Jamaican shit. All right. I'm trying to figure out how the mom was involved, though, because they keep saying the mom. Like, why does the mom locked up?
In Puerto Rico.
Let me see if I can find. I want to know why the mom was, like, locked up. This is about him being arrested in
R&B singer Sean Kingston has been taken into custody in San Bernardino County. Florida authorities say the singer was arrested in the high desert community of Fort Irwin. His California arrest comes after a SWAT team raided his rented South Florida mansion today and arrested his mother on fraud and theft charges. But an attorney says the arrest is partly related to a lawsuit filed against the rapper, accusing him of defrauding a company that installed a giant television for him. Kingston posted on social media responding to the situation, saying his lawyers are...
Yo, Sean Kingston, yo, they got you up in the news like you Bandman Kevo, nigga. Like, except Bandman Kevo was embezzling and scamming millions, nigga. Yo, Sean Kingston, as a fellow Jamaican, if you gonna go down, nigga, make sure you rob the whole bank, gang. Make sure you scammed a lot. If you go down for a flat screen TV, oh no. You can't have us Jamaicans attached to that? A flat screen TV, I don't care if it's 200 and whatever inches. No Diddy. Bruh, just a flat screen? Oh, hell no. Hell no, bruh. Nah, this is serious. This is mad cops. What the fuck?
My client has a $150,000 television and sound system that's in there. There's also about $1 million worth of watches that are in there. There's an $80,000 custom bed that was ordered. This is an organized systematic fraud.
I mean, how does it operate?
So he works, he tells a story. He's got basically a script. He says that he works with Justin Bieber.
No way.
SWAT officers surrounding a multi-million-dollar home connected to singer Sean Kingston.
Live down with Southwest Ranches with a high-profile raid. Terrell.
And we learned that Sean Kingston was arrested at Fort Irwin, California. That is an army base in the Mojave Desert. No word on why he was there, but his mom...
Yo, Sean, if you scamming my G, why are you going to the army base to perform? Yo, that's like me doing crime, and then they book me to go perform at a police station, and I go. Nigga, no! If you scamming... You don't go nowhere near an army base, a police station, any type of like checkpoint. What the fuck you got going on?
Mom was actually taken into custody here at the home he's tied to in Southwest Ranches. And all of this is because of a search warrant that alleges theft. BSO moved in with a mobile command unit and more than a dozen deputies to carry out a search warrant at a multi-million-dollar mansion tied to singer Sean Kingston. The musician was not home Thursday, but his mother was, and cops arrested 61-year-old Janice Turner on a series of theft and fraud charges.
She's complicit in it. She knows what's going on.
Wait! Y'all can't do Mama Kingston like this. Y'all can't do Mama Kingston like this. I'm not going for this. Y'all can't do Mama Kingston like this. Nah. Y'all can't do Mama Kingston like this. Mama had nothing to do with this. That's all her son. She don't know what her son up to. Any fuck shit you ever catch me in, my mama innocent. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. All my mama do is she gonna call me and read the Bible. I'm like, Mom, you want another verse? Like my mom reading the whole verse. My mom come to my house. You hear 15 people talking like in my living room. I'm like, did my mama invite people over to my house? My mama is on a goddamn virtual, I swear. My mama come to my house, take over my living room, and I'm hearing 15 voices. I'm like, what the hell going on here? I know my mama ain't invite none of her. Like, what the hell? I go down, my mama is on a prayer line. She on a prayer line. She's over here having a service. She's like, she got everything going on. She's giving testimony. Yo, my mom is like in church all the time. I'm like, yo, Jesus Christ. I definitely feel bad for her. Like, yeah. If for me, it'll be like, just take me. My mom ain't do shit. Because I need my mama prayer. The only reason I'm good is my mama prayer. This is Mama Kingston right here. Did they shave her head?
On a series of theft and fraud charges.
She's complicit in it. She knows what's going on.
Cap! Mama ain't know nothing going on. That's lies. That's cap.
The musician was not home Thursday, but his mother was, and cops arrested 61-year-old Janice Turner on a series of theft and fraud charges.
She's complicit in it. She knows what's going on.
An attorney for a company called Ver Entertainment says Kingston had a $150,000 television entertainment system installed in the home, but he never paid for it in full. Today, workers from the company were allowed to confiscate the 232-inch TV system.
And they built an audio system into it. It's an LED component system. There's probably 1,000 components in there.
Panel by panel, pieces of the system were loaded into a U-Haul as deputies searched the property for more valuables, like high-priced watches. Several bags of potential evidence were carried out of the property and what appeared to be more big-ticket items that were fully covered. Even a luxury Bentley SUV was towed away from the driveway of the mansion. Kingston, whose real name is Sean Anderson, has been in the news before. In 2011, he was on a jet ski that slammed into a pylon on a bridge just off Star Island on Miami Beach, putting him in critical condition for nearly 2 weeks. But about Thursday's raid, the singer reacted with a message on Instagram that says, "People love negative energy. I am good and so is my mother. My lawyers are handling everything as we speak." So while Kingston is being booked on criminal charges in California, remember, this is a search warrant out of Broward County. So at some point, he will very likely be extradited back here to South Florida to face the music. We are live in Southwest Ranches tonight on Terrell Fornay.
So I guess he texted me before he got locked up. Would I be an asshole to hit him and be like, yo, bro, you good? Nah, I ain't gonna hit him.
Diddy's ex, Cassie.
What the fuck? I can't escape this Diddy shit.
I will always mansions. Today, rapper Sean Kingston's home was raided.
There's an investigation.
Dozens of detectives and a SWAT team swarmed the beautiful girl singer's rented Florida mansion.
Yo, they was sneak this in his ass too, talking about he rented the shit. Bro, I thought that was Sean Kingston's house the whole time. Bro, the feds will like violate you, bro. I think he owns a house in Cali though. I ain't gonna lie, like no bullshit. All right, since it's a rented house, let me get up in this business a little bit. Since it's a rented house, right? It's a rented house. Oh, they said okay, yeah. Okay, so this is a address to the rented house because they said this is where it was at. Let's see. What the fuck? I hit the copy button. All right, I was just typing it. 46 110 Southwest 178th Avenue, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, we got it right here, people. Whew. Let's see this crib. Ooh, nice ass crib. Oh, I like this. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to buy a house in Florida. Like, I've been stuck in between a condo or a house. Ooh, nice. Look at this. All right, cool. Let's get on the Zillow, man. Got to figure out the real shit. I want to get up in the rooms. Here we go. How much he paying a month? I got on display. Yo, Zillow just be snitching on people. Yo, Zillow will tell you everything. Okay, so he's paying $35,000 a month. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before I paid $35,000 a month, I'm buying a house. I ain't gonna lie to you. $35,000 a month? It was listed at $35,000 a month in 2023. Then the listing got removed, which means probably somebody took it, which obviously Sean Kingston lives here or stays there or whatever. Unless I got a record label paying for this shit, $35,000 a month. I mean, it's a nice crib, but still, fuck. All right, let's look at the spot. Oh, we only have one picture? All right, don't worry. We're going to find some other shit. All right, here we go. You're so beautiful, girl. Where the pool at? I like this. It kind of look good, though. I'll fuck with it. Ooh, I like these doors. Ooh. Yo, I like architecture, like, houses. I'd be like house watching. You know, one of my hobbies, let me tell you one of my, like, disgusting hobbies. I'll drive to a richer neighborhood and just, like, drive there and just, like, look at their houses. Okay, this looks good. Okay, I'm fucking with it. Not bad. One thing I don't like about Florida houses, though, no basement. Oh, no, I wouldn't want this crib. If I pay over $2 million for a crib, no pool, get out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Looks good, but no pool, I can't rock. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can see the theater area where he probably installed all that shit at. Obviously, the installation won't be here. Oh, nice kitchen. Nice kitchen. Oh, well, I see my boy. It wasn't there. It can be there. A lot of space, though. Wait, why Florida don't have, like, basements and shit like that? And I never see, like, too much multi-level cribs. Like, not, like, 2 levels, like 3 or 4 in Florida, too. Ooh, I like these garages over here. Yeah, all this bitch without a motherfucking pool is criminal. All right, can I find a place where they? All right, enough. Okay, fuck that. Anyway, it's somewhere in there. Let's see how much this crib cost. Let me go back to Zillow. Oh, it's about like $4 million. Okay. Yeah, but I need a pool though. $4 million. I see you, my boy. All right. Well.
Sheriffs arrested his 61-year-old mom, Janice, on what they tell ET are numerous fraud and theft charges. This comes after an entertainment company sued Sean in February.
Yo, the feds, not the feds, I mean, the police are so, they so whack. Yo, why you ain't let Momma Kingston put her wig back on, bro?
They tell ET are numerous fraud and theft charges.
Why you ain't let Momma Kingston put her wig back on?
This comes after an entertainment company sued Sean in February, alleging he failed to pay the entire bill for an entertainment system, which includes a 232-inch so-called colossal TV. They say they cut Sean a deal on the price after he allegedly promised he and Justin Bieber would appear in promos for the brand.
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew all this shit was coming ever since I seen this jewelry right here. Once I seen Sean Kingston buy this chain right here, I said nothing good is gonna come to a nigga with a Crayola box chain, bro. Like, yo, Sean Kingston, I love you, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. Please, don't get mad at me, dog. But once I seen you with this chain right here, I knew nothing good was gonna come to you when you got this chain right here, bro. Matter of fact, you've had some crazy chains along the way. But I see why you got him. You wasn't paying the jeweler. Like, of course. They gotta get all type of wild ass chains if you don't have to pay the jeweler. Also, I say that too to say I'm glad I'm over my little jewelry phase. Yo, chat. Yo, you know when Drake dropped was it 616? No, Family Matters, and I was at what's that nigga's name? Schultz show. And I'm running out of there to go get home to stream. I had like this ring on my finger that cost like $6,000 or $7,000. Of course, I'm in New York City waiting for a fucking Uber or like the black truck. The ring drops off my finger because I guess it was a little bit loose. And you know when you standing on one of those things, if you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. Where like it's like a storm drain. It drops right. Like, it falls off my finger, it bounces on one thing, and then falls below it. And all I could say is, yo, Drake and Kendrick, if you niggas don't make me make this $7,000 back from this ring I just lost, because I just said, fuck it, nigga, I just left. I made it back. It's all good. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm glad I'm off my jewelry face. Jewelry's just like, yeah. I don't even know why Sean Kingston be buying jewelry still. These days, all you need, like, nigga, you catch me with jewelry these days, you're gonna catch the same. Like, I got like a starter watch, which is like the, what do they call it again? I don't know, this shit that Soulja Boy be showing. What's it called? Yo, I think the liquor is hitting me, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What's the name of that little? It costs like $25,000. What's that shit called? What's the name of that? I got one of those. It's not a Patek. It's not an AP. It's oh my god. No, it's not AP. No. Those are too expensive. I ain't buying those. It's No. It's shit. Not Rolex. Not Richard Mille. Hell no. Cartier. Yeah. I got a Cartier. Like iced out Cartier is like $25,000. I got that. I got 3 rings. I bought this big ass piece that I've only wore once, and I think I wore it to like, yeah, I'll never do that again. I got 2 Cubans. I got 2 Cubans, 2 bracelets, and one of my chains I can't even find anymore. Like I used to have the AK, the hollowed out AK one, which was, I think it was made by somebody. I can't remember who. Yeah, I can't find that anymore. So yeah, I'm off jewelry. Jewelry is like, once you start spending on jewelry, like I'll even be honest with y'all, and I hope my jewelry don't see this. My jeweler has about $4,000 for me, which like I'd given him some money and there was an extra and it was $4,000, and I said no, just keep the money. I'm gonna use it to my next piece, right? So he has $4,000 of mine. He's had it for like I don't know how long, and he keeps hitting me like, "Yo, Ak, when you about to get this new piece?" And that was when I was in a jewelry mode. Cause he's telling me all this new shit. It's like, yo, Ak, yo, you got the Cubans, but you know what's popping now? It's the infinity links. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I actually got one of the bracelets. Like, yo, bro, I know you fuck with the Cubans and this and third, but bro, it's all about the baguettes. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta keep up with the Jones. Then I realized, I said, what the fuck? Man, jewelry's changing every 25 seconds. The jeweler is just over here just like licking his thumbing through my cash. My nigga, I'm sorry. I can't keep up with jewelry no more. I done bought my jewelry. I'm done with jewelry. Fuck it. It's over. I'm good with jewelry. Like, I'm done. So I'm probably going to, I'm going to hit my jeweler and probably tell him to use that money to make something for my mom or something like that. Like something to dedicate to my grandmas. But other than that, jewelry is one of the quickest ways to keep you on a rat wheel of, yo, I gotta spend wild amount of money to keep up, to eventually make you broke, right? Because jewelry literally changes because it's a bunch of rich niggas trying to compete with each other, but they're not competing with each other. It's just the jewelers making it seem like they're competing with each other by making new trends that niggas gotta keep up with. So, like, again, I had my little time. Yo, I bought this big-ass 3D piece. I like it still. It's, like, super iced out. I've worn it, like, twice. But it's like, nigga, I'm not about to buy no more jewelry. Like, y'all niggas got it. Like, it's cool. It's over for me. All right. I had this little jewelry thing. If you see me on, like, Joe Budden's podcast or whatever, you'll catch me with 1 Cuban or 2 Cuban. I only got that. None of my shit I put on, like, layaway and nothing like that. I bought them all cash. But I spent enough money on it. I'm good. It's over. You got to get some of these things out of your system, honestly. I remember when I seen this with Sean Kingston, I was just like, what the fuck is this? and I didn't only tell these stories to be self-serving. I guess when I ask, how do you get in a situation where the feds is raiding, not the feds, but local police is raiding your crib, saying you're frauding people out because like you're over-promising and they now claim you're scamming? I'm wondering if is Sean Kingston trying to keep up with the lifestyle? I don't know. I really don't know. Because to me, this is just utterly ridiculous, if you ask me. The moment your mom is in handcuffs because you have promised to pay niggas back for jewelry that you can't pay them back for, you're fucking up. Okay, anyway. All right, enough on that. Sean Kingston, I love you. You're my Jamaican brethren. Don't get mad at me. If you need some help, holla at me. Obviously not financially, because I ain't gonna give you shit, nor nobody else. But if you want to holler at me in terms of, explaining your side, because I do know how these situations go where people hear allegations and they don't hear the truth. If you want to tell me a side, you don't got to even get on here. I'll disseminate it for you. Holy shit. All right, cool. All right, so